right, man. What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday once again. Start of another week. Hopefully everything is going well for y'all so far, man. It's Dr. Cora J coming back. I'll let y'all for a couple minutes, man. I just want to jump on and just speak a little bit. Speak a little bit on something that was kind of on my mind. As I get these things, I share out. Each one teach one. If it helps somebody, great. If it don't, that's okay as well. So man, I've had the privilege, and I consider it a privilege. I've had the privilege to be in the kid business going on over 30 years now, man. And didn't know when I started that it would be what it has become. It's become like a ministry, man. I've been able to help a lot of kids, man, a lot of kids. And one thing that's been consistent, man, 30 years ago, me, a guy named Terrence McGrill, and another guy named Tommy Lane, rest in peace. We started this thing called the Lakeland Fire, and it's a basketball organization. And our only goal when we started it was we was young. I think I was my first year teaching. McGriff was still in college. Tommy Lane was working at the Boys and Girls Club, and we all worked at the Boys and Girls Club in various capacities. But our thing was, man, that in Lakeland, where I'm from, a lot of kids play football. We're good at football. It's Florida, Polk County. That's what we do. But after football season, it wasn't really nothing going on for them. And we had a lot of kids, man, that we was dealing with, and it ain't had nothing to do with. The devil, God said, out of the hands of the devil's workshop. And so we trying to figure out what can we do with these kids, man, to help them so that they ain't getting in no trouble. So we decided, okay, we all like basketball. All three of us love basketball. So let's try something with basketball. Let's start an organization. Didn't have a clue. Didn't know what we was doing. But we just said, let's just start it. And we just figured if we started it, if we kept kids first, and we, kept, God in it, that he'll bless it. And man, for y'all that, do know, that was 30 years ago we started Lakeland Fire, almost 30 years ago. Man, Lakeland Fire is still running today. Still. The most storied product in Polk County, really in Florida. And just so blessed now, man. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of the organization because now you got people, got kids that came through the organization that's running it. But all that started, way back then, and that was kind of God just giving me what my purpose was, and it's, helping kids, dealing with kids, pouring out the kids. So, man, yesterday, or, at work this week, I had one of my students. He was like, Dr. Barnes, my championship game this week on Saturday, because I always tell him, I'm like, look, man, I'll pull up on you. I'll support you. You just got to let me know. You can't let me know at, you know, Friday at 2 o'clock and your game is at 7 o'clock on Friday. You got to give me a little time to kind of, get there. So he told me like on Tuesday. I'm like, okay, just give me, information where it's at, pull up on you. So, saw his mama, cause she's like the PTA president at the school. And she was like, he was saying it to her too, like, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna get you the information or whatever. All right, bet. So, Friday come, we on Thanksgiving break now. Shout out to the teachers. We made it to Thanksgiving. Shout out to the educators. We made it to Thanksgiving, no matter what your role is. If you're in education, you made it. Congratulations on that, because it's been a tough year and it's only November, right? But anyway, um, so she said she's gonna email me the information. Okay, yes, ma'am. So Friday, I looked before I left work. I don't see no email. So, all right, she don't send me the information. I can't come. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where to go. None of that. So, normally, I don't even check my work email until Sunday. I always check Sunday to see what's going on before I get back to work on Monday. So for whatever reason, I was on there on Saturday, yesterday, and I saw where it was like 7:40 in the morning. She sent me a message. She was like, Dr. Barnes, sorry it's so late notice, but here's the information for the game. Boom. My thing is, if a kid think enough of you to invite you to Sunday doing, invite you to a game, invite you to support them, you got to do it. You got to pull up on them if you're able to. Now, all things are equal. We all busy. Life happens. If you can't, you can't. But if you can, man, you got to pull up on it. That's always been my thing. I'm always support the kids. Coach Barnes, love the kids, right? So, um, told my better half, we was working on something, and I was like, Kyan, that's his name. Kyan invited me to his game, and she know how I am about the kids, so she's like, all right, well, I guess we'll stop. We'll pause for now, and then we'll get back to it tomorrow, which is today. So, man, the daggone game is an hour from where I stay at. An hour, not like hour 6 minutes. So, went and got, after we got done, working, we got to a stopping point. Went and took me a quick shower, put some clothes, and jumped on the road. Went to go pull up on him. Well, it's Little League, right? So the game's supposed to start at 4:30. And you all know that it's been Little League. Nothing starts on time. So I get there like 4:30, 4:45, and it's a game before them. The 12 and on the game is playing, and it's real intense, like real intense. And so I saw him and his team kind of walk up. So I'm just standing there, just watching, just waiting for them, watching the game that's in front of them. And when I tell y'all, he saw me, and he over there with his team. He saw me. When I tell you that boy took off toward me, Dr. Barnes, you really came to my game. Like, of course I tell you I'm gonna pull up on you, whatever. I said, man, I said good luck to you, whatever. He was like so excited, and so then I saw his mom, and I saw his sister, like, and I talked to his sister also. She in middle school now, and she like asking her how things going. I said, how everything going? And she said it's good, and she looked at her mama, and her mama was like, she said, okay. She said, I'm gonna walk away so she can really talk to you. So then when her mama walked away, she started talking a whole different way. She was like, I hated it. It's, we don't, I mean, she had a whole different conversation, which I was just laughing at. But anyway, her mom was like, thank you so much for coming, gave me a hug or whatever. She was so like appreciative. And when I tell y'all, that boy had an amazing game. He is like, be really good. Like his dad played in the NFL. Dad played a long time in the NFL, and his dad is the coach. And I'm sitting there watching the game, and it's so like, it's almost like deja vu because his dad is the coach. I coach CJ. They was playing for the championship. They was their second championship they done won. When I coached CJ at that age, fourth, fifth grade, we won championships back to back. So I'm sitting there like, man, Lord, I don't know what you trying to say, but I'm here for it. And after the game, they won. They celebrated. And he scored 3 times, y'all. He scored the game-winning touchdown. He made an unreal play on fourth down. Like they had him. He got out somehow or another. He was running. He wasn't gonna make the fourth down. It was like fourth and like 5. And I don't even know how he saw the receiver down the field, but he saw him, and he hit the boy with like a 30, 40-yard bomb. So they kept the drive alive, and he scored the winning touchdown. And after the game, I'm leaving. I'm going to my car. So his mama was like coming behind, Dr. Barnes, Dr. Barnes. She was like, thank you so much for coming. And I was like, oh, no problem. I said, I enjoyed it. That was great. She said, I want to take a picture with you, with Kyan, but, I know you got to leave because you got a long way to go. I said, no, I ain't got no problem taking no picture with him. I just figured he out there celebrating with his team. I ain't want to get in the way of that. She said, no, trust me, it'll be okay. So I walked back up there with her, and she said, Kyan, come take a picture with Dr. Barnes. When I tell y'all, that boy took his stuff off, his helmet off, whatever, and he was like, thank you so much for coming to my game. Thank you so much. I mean, he was like beaming. His mama said that's the best game he done played all year. She said it's the best game he played all year. So I took a picture with him and, left and got him a car, man. I'm just like, as I'm riding home, I'm just like, Lord, just thank you, man. Just thank you for giving me the ability to pour into kids for so long, man, just to be, whatever it is you have for me to be. This has been my ministry, and I didn't even know it. And I've helped so many kids, man. I've had the pleasure of helping. So I've raised so many kids, y'all. I've stepped in and been the dad when there was no dad present for hundreds of kids. Personal, sports, in the hallways, period. Man, I've helped kids get in school, academic, from a athletic perspective, an academic perspective, and this is all God. This is my ministry. So I just want to reflect on that, man. Like right now, I'm in this store, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little. Last week I was in the electronics store getting me a mic from a podcast. Today, I'm in this t-shirt store, like wholesale store. Like I got an order. Thank God, one of my businesses. One of my frat brothers might say he called me a Jamaican. He said I got all these jobs I got going. He just after which job I'm on now. So the job I'm on today is I gotta make some shirts. I gotta order for a robotics team that they need some shirts made for a competition that they about to be a part of. Which coincidentally I'm the coach, and I got the order to make the shirts. Look how God just worked out. I'm the robotics club coach. Robotics, y'all. But it's gonna be great. It's next Saturday. So I'm in here and look at this. I'm gonna give y'all a little quick stand of the store. Okay. I mean, this store is bananas, y'all. And it be so much. They get so much foot traffic. So much foot traffic. People coming in here left and right, getting shirts, getting so. And so, Love Dot Designs, got another order. So thank you, Lord, for just continuing to give me opportunities, and continue to bless me, Lord. So, yeah, man, y'all gotta support the kids, man. Support means everything. These kids will remember it for the rest of their life, and it's just a little bit out your time. If you got the time. Now, obviously, we all busy, but if you got the time, and for me, I'm gonna always make time, and so I just know it was God that wanted me to be at His game, because there is, like I said, I don't even check my email on Saturdays, like my work email. I don't check it till Sunday. So, for whatever reason, I was on there and I checked and I saw the information. If I wouldn't have been on there, I wouldn't have saw it, and I wouldn't have went to the game. Not saying they wouldn't have won. They won like 26-19, but that's his mama saying that's the best game he done played all year. And she attributed it to the fact that I was there. So I don't take it for granted at all, man. But anyway, man, I'm going to get to work, man. That's what I got in my bag so far. Y'all see, I got a lot of stuff to make, man. Just, just thankful. Just thankful and grateful, man. But, man, y'all stay low-key. Y'all stay out the way, man. Y'all enjoy your Sunday. Pray for me, man. I'm praying for y'all. Until next time, man. Dr. Corey J. Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, whatever it is. Y'all be safe. Peace.